Have you ever heard someone call a country third world and assumed it means poor? Well, that's not actually what it meant, at least originally. And to understand that, we have to go back to the Cold War era. Just after World War II, the world divided into two groups or two big camps. The first world was the United States and its allies, and the second world was the Soviet Union and the Communist Eastern Bloc. But there was a third group, the countries that didn't align with either superpower. Many of these nations were in Asia, Africa, and in South America, and most of them had just got independence from the colonial European countries. And they didn't want to pick a side in the Cold War. This is the Third World. And the term was actually coined in 1952 by a French economist. And he was basically drawing a comparison to the Third Estate from before the French Revolution, which basically means the common people, as opposed to the nobility and the clergy. And so basically, it means that the third world was originally a political or a word that was about political alignment, not poverty. In 1961, many of these countries even formed something called as the non-aligned movement. So what happened is basically in 1991, Soviet Union collapsed, and the second world just disappeared overnight. But third world stuck around, and over time, people started using it loosely to mean poor or underdeveloped, and which is just wrong historically because it clumps together oil-rich Gulf nations in the third world too, because technically they are also third world. So today, most experts avoid these terms altogether. And you'll hear things like developing nations or low and middle income nations or countries and the global south instead. Though even these terms come with their own issues, and maybe they also will go, the terms might change later on. Anyway, that is what the third world means, and it doesn't mean a poor nation or a poor country. So that's it.